Stop scrolling. Seriously, if you give me the next 6 minutes, I promise you'll walk away thinking clearer than 90% of people around you. Not because you're smarter, not because you read more books, but because you'll learn one simple way of thinking most people never use. And yes, it really is that simple. Here's a quick question. Why do smart people still make dumb decisions? You've seen it. The guy with the expensive phone but no savings. The girl who knows a toxic relationship is bad, but stays anyway. The student who studies a lot but still fails. It's not lack of intelligence. It's not bad luck. Something way more basic. Most people don't think. They react. And today, I'm going to show you how to stop doing that. Let's start. With a tiny story, imagine two people stuck in traffic. Person A is yelling, honking, blaming the government, the roads, the weather, probably even the universe. Person B is calm, listening to music, maybe laughing, same traffic, same situation. Very different experience. Why? Because one person reacted. The other person paused. That pause is the secret. Here's the idea that makes you smarter than most people. Never respond to life immediately. Always create a small gap. That's it. It's the whole trick. Sounds too easy, right? That's why. Almost nobody uses it. Most people live like this. Something happens, gives emotion, explodes, gives mouth opens, gives regret. Later message comes, gives reply. Instantly anger comes, gives shout. Instantly desire comes, gives spend. Instantly no thinking, no filter, no control. Basically, human notifications. Now imagine this instead. Something happens, gives pause, gives think, gives respond. That pause can be 3 seconds. That's all it takes. And in that tiny gap you ask one question. What's the smartest response right now? Not the fastest, not the loudest. The smartest thought. That single question changes everything. Let's use real-life examples. Your friend sends a rude message. Old you. Us. Reads it, gets angry, types a long reply, sends, drama for 3 weeks. New you. Reads it, gives pauses, thinks, replies calmly, or doesn't reply at all. Congratulations. You just won without fighting. Another example, you see a big sale sign, old you. Wow. 50% off. Buys stuff you don't need. Wallet, cries later. New you, pause, would. I'd buy this if it wasn't on sale. Walk away, boom. Financial intelligence unlocked. Here's a funny one. Someone insults you. Old you. It's the instant comeback, argument, stress, ruin, mood. New you. Pause, smile, okay, move on. Now the other person is confused, angry, and replaying the moment in their head. You. Peaceful. That's power. Most people think intelligence is about knowing facts. It's not. Google knows more facts than all of us combined. Intelligence is about control. Control over your emotions. Control over your reactions. Control over your mouth. Here's why this works so well. Your brain has 2 modes. Fast brain, emotional, impulsive. Lazy, slow brain, logical, calm, strategic. When you react instantly, the fast brain wins. When you pause even for a few seconds, the slow brain wakes up and says, hey, let's not ruin our life over this. That's it. You didn't become smarter. You just gave your brain time to work. Let me show you how this makes you look smarter instantly. At work, someone criticizes your idea. Most people spend aggressively, look insecure. Pause, that's interesting. Can you explain more? Listen, improve idea. Now you look confident, mature, and intelligent. Same brain, better timing. Here's another secret most people miss. Silence is intelligence. People who talk nonstop usually think less. People who pause before speaking usually think more. That's why calm people often seem smarter. They're not rushing, they're choosing. Try this challenge today. For 1 full day, do this. Don't reply immediately. Don't speak immediately. Don't decide immediately. Pause. Even for a few seconds. You'll notice something shocking. People around will start respecting you more. Not because you changed your personality, but because you stopped being predictable. Now let's add one more upgrade. After you pause, ask this question. Will this matter in 1 week? If the answer is no, don't waste your energy. Most arguments, stress, and worries don't survive 1 week, but people ruin years over them. Think about it. How many things you stressed about last year? Do you even remember now? Exactly. Here's the truth. Nobody tells. Life doesn't reward the loudest people. It rewards the calmest thinkers. The person who pauses wins arguments, wins money decisions, wins relationships, wins peace of mind. So if you remember only one thing from this video, remember this. Pause. First, respond second. That pause is your superpower. And the more you use it, the more you'll notice something amazing. You're not reacting anymore. You're choosing. And that's what puts you ahead of 90% of people. Now, before you leave, next time, something triggers you today. A message, a comment, problem, smile. Pause for 3 seconds. Watch how powerful you suddenly feel. Trust me, that's how quiet intelligence works.